Hello friends, welcome to part 52 of Laravel 12 multi-vendor e-commerce website. So in this part, we are going to integrate the HTML template that we have downloaded in the last part to our multi-vendor e-commerce website. So let's start. See, if you have not downloaded the template yet, these are the steps that you can take. It will just take 5 minutes of your time. You can find these steps under the video as well. Okay, just subscribe to the YouTube channel, give the 5-star rating on the Google, install the SiteMakers app and give 5-star rating, like our Facebook page, join our Facebook group, and like and comment on the Laravel 12 video. So these are the steps that you can take to get the template, okay, free of cost. You can send the email to stackdevelopers2@gmail.com to get your template. So let's take these steps for the conversion of the HTML template to the Laravel integration. Okay, so let's take the first step. First of all, I'm going to open the template that we have downloaded in the last part. I'm going to the downloads folder. Here it is. Okay, so this one is the template that we have downloaded in the last part, multi-vendor eShop template. So we are going to integrate the home page. This is the home page of our template. Okay, so we are going to integrate it and see here. This is the header part. Header part, we are going to create the separate file for the header. We are going to create the separate file for the middle content, and we are going to create the separate file for the footer. Okay, and we are going to create the separate file for the styles and the separate files for the scripts as well. Okay, so that we are going to do, and also we are going to use the asset function of Laravel for the images, CSS, and JS. Okay, and but first of all, we are going to copy the folders like image, IMG folder, mail folder, CSS folder, JS folder, lib folder to our Laravel e-commerce website. So step by step, we are going to do everything. So here first, I will make sure that my project is running. It's in D drive XAMPP. I'm going to check the XAMPP control panel. You can install the XAMPP or WAMP or whatever the Apache server you like. You can install that. It's running fine. So I'm going to run the project as well. Here I'm going to my personal. This is econ12 folder. I'm going to right click, show more options, and here I'm going to run my project PHP artisan serve. Okay, and I'm going to open the folder as well. Okay, I'm going to open here Sublime. Yeah, Sublime test. See here, econ12 folder, it's fine. So I'm going to open the econ12, and also in the another folder, I'm going to open that template, this one. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to copy these files to here public front. Okay, in front, I'm going to copy first. I'm going to copy the images in the images folder from the IMG folder. Okay, I'm going to copy all the images and will paste it in images folder under front. Okay, so after that, uh, I will simply copy mail folder, CSS folder, JS folder, lib folder. All these folders are required. This one as CSS folder is not required. So rest of the folders will require. So we are going to paste it inside the public front folder. Okay. So after that, see this step we have done. And now we are going to create these blade files. And that for that, we are going to create this front layout folder. Okay. In under sources. So let's come under econ 12, the sources, views, front, and then we are going to create the layout folder. Okay. Under front. So I'm going to create here the layout folder, and under layout folder, then I'm going to create these files. Layout blade file, one by one. We are going to create this file. Header blade file. Footer blade file. Styles blade file. And scripts blade file. Okay. So first of all, we are going to open the layout blade file. Layout blade file will contain all other files. See, layout blade file is like the index.html. Okay. So main, we are going to copy the index.html and then paste it to layout blade file. After that, we are going to divide that file and we are going to pick the parts from that file and will shift to the other files. So I'm going to show you that how we're going to do. First, I'm going to open this layout blade file here in our folder. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to open the index.html here. I'm going to copy this in the content of index.html and will paste it inside layout blade file. Okay. So this is the first thing that we will do. And I'm going to close the index.html. Now I'm going to open the other files as well. I'm going to copy all other files and will add it here. Okay. So now what I'm going to do, now I'm going to cut from here and will move the content from the layout blade file to the respected file. Okay. Like first I'm going to do it like this. I'm going to just uh, so that it will be clear to us. Just close all these. Okay. So now what we are going to do, like these two content are the part of the header, because I'm going to open the another page here. I'm going to show you that why I'm saying this, that this is the part of the header. Like if I will move some other file, like I'm going to move here the about.html here. I'm going to move this file here, and here also you can see this part will remain the same for all the files. So this part is the we can have for the header file. Okay. And this portion we can have for the this one for the style file. This is all the styles. Okay, we can put in the styles file. And this one is the middle content. Okay, here you can see this one is for the middle content that will vary from page to page, and this one is the footer, and this one is the script blade file. We're going to add it in the script blade file. Okay, so same thing we are going to follow here. This one is the header, so I'm going to cut from here and we'll paste it inside header like this, and we are going to align it as well. Okay, and now see, header we have copied, and see here the structure. Okay, and for that we're going to include the header like this, front layout header. It's inside the front, then layout, then header. Okay, then this one is the middle content. Okay, middle content we will come later, but first of all the scripts. This one is the scripts from here to here. So I'm going to cut these scripts. All these are style sheets. I'm going to cut and will paste it inside scripts. Sorry, styles. These are these styles. See, so I'm going to paste it inside these styles. Okay, and here we are going to include the styles like this. After favicon icon, we are going to include the styles like this. Okay, so after this, we are going to pick the footer. This one footer. I'm going to cut the footer from here and we'll paste it inside the footer. We are going to align it as well. This one is already aligned, fine. And here we are going to add the footer at the bottom. Here we are going to add the footer. Now this one is the scripts. All these are the scripts. So we are going to cut from here and we'll put it inside the script blade file here. And we're going to align it as well. And here we are going to add the scripts after the footer. Fine. And now just the middle content left. Okay, so this middle content belongs to the index.blade file as we are working on the home page of the multi-banner e-commerce website. So now the index.blade file we are going to create inside the resources views front. Okay, so here we will go back and inside the front, outside the layout folder, we are going to create this index.blade file. Here we are going to create this index.blade file, index.blade.php file. Okay, so this file we are going to create here. So this file also we are going to open in our Sublime folder, and all these content from here to here we are going to add inside the index.php file. Okay. And just one thing we require here, that we are going to add the front design in the index.blade file. Okay. That we will add in all the pages of the Laravel front design. Okay. For the front design, we are going to include this one inside extends front layout and then section content. Okay. So this one we are going to add. So see, our layout blade file contains everything. So it is included inside the front layout folder. Okay, it's the front folder. Under front folder there is the layout folder, and under layout folder there is the file layout.blade.php file. So we are going to include it like this: extends, then front layout. Okay, then section content. After that, we are going to add this section here as well, and section. And this content will vary from page to page, and for that we are going to add here inside it, we are going to add the yield content. It means that this content will vary from page to page. Now at this time the index.blade file content will come up here. Okay, so it finish our task, and now we are going to create the index controller inside the front folder of controller. Okay, we have the two types of controller. One is the admin and one is the front. We have worked on the admin controller so far, but now for the first time we are going to start work on the front controller. So we are going to put it inside the front folder inside the controllers. Okay, so this one we are going to add inside the front folder. So I'm going to run this one. This command I'm going to run inside our project folder, ecom12, right click, show more option, open git bash here. Here we're going to run this command to create the index controller. It has been created. Okay, so after that, we are going to add the route in web.php file. I'm going to open the web.php file. So far, we have added the admin routes. You can see. Okay, this content is for the resizing of the image. Okay, live resize of the image. Okay, at the real time, and we have added the controllers as well, admin controllers as well. Now, for the first time, we are going to add the front controller as well. After this we are going to add the front controller. Okay, like this, or we can also add it like this. Here I can add admin controllers and here, so that we can separate them, front controllers, and these are not controllers, we can keep them separate, or we can just keep it with this and like this. Okay, so that it will be clearly we can able to understand. Okay, so this is the core. We are going to define this route, and we can see comment this. We can add here. So we are going to put inside the front index controller, and its function is index. Okay, here you can see that we have made that front group, and inside this group we are going to add all the front routes. Okay, front routes we are going to add inside it. So this function we are going to create inside the index controller that we have just created. So it will, this index blade file we are already having inside the front folder. Okay, so just one thing we are going to do, we are going to set the path. We're going to open this styles blade file. See, right now the page will work. Okay, sorry, not this file. See, right now we can open the page, but I don't think that it will be look good, because we have not adjusted the path so far. We need to adjust the CSS, JS, and images path. Right now the page must come. You can see home page is opening, but you can see there is no path, no image, so that's why it is coming like this. Okay, but the home page content is coming. Okay, so we need to set the path now with the asset keyword of Laravel. First, we are going to set the path for the style.blade file. I'm going to open the style.blade file, styles.blade file. Here, we are going to set the path for this one. This one is the online, included the online path. We must download the CSS from the online path and you can put it inside your folders offline. Okay, so this is the best practice, but right now to save the time I am just using the online path, but you can make it offline at your end. Okay, so now I'm going to set the path for these two offline. Okay, here you can see that I'm going to just copy. Here you can see the path is a set. Inside we are going to use the asset function, and it's inside the front lib that we have copied from our template to our Laravel structure. It's inside the front lib and it's inside the front CSS. Okay, so these two paths we are going to replace. Here I'm going to copy. Sorry, here I'm going to copy this one. I will replace here, and this one also I'm going to copy and will replace here. Okay. So now we are going to update the path of the scripts as well here. So all these we are going to here it's front lip easing. Here we are going to replace it. Then this one. Then these two. And finally this one, main.js. So now we are going to set the path for the images. I'm going to open the index.blade file. So this is the example of just one image, but we need to do it for all. Want to check here. I'm going to do it like this. Okay, and we'll paste it like this. Okay, so now for PNG and for JPG, I need to add it like this. Okay, and for JPG as well, I do it for it as well. Okay, and it's done. Nothing. Okay, so now we are going to refresh and we'll see. Yes, finally we able to update the structure of our homepage of our multi-vendor e-commerce website. You can see now the homepage is in Laravel. Okay, now it is not static, it is in Laravel. You can see all the functionality is working fine here as well. Okay, everything is working fine. The slider banners are also working, menu is also working, and the animator designs are also working. Okay, so everything seems to be working fine. Okay, so we finally able to merge that HTML design to our Laravel e-commerce template. Okay, so I hope that you can able to do this at your end as well, and if you will find any trouble you can surely contact me. So that's all for now. Have a nice time. Goodbye.